Oh, there you are. Okay. So Christine
Hi.
is with Interval House serving domestic abuse victims. What was your class?
2011.
2011.
So it's been a while.
Yes, the time flies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine was 12. And
I think we were the best class ever. I'm just saying.
Well, I remember, so I was 2012. So
Yes.
I went to your graduation as I was
Yes.
trying to figure out whether or not I wanted to go through. And you were definitely one of the voices
Okay.
that sold the program to me. We had met earlier too with Ina shooting a documentary.
Yes.
And you were already singing Leadership Long Beach's praises. So it didn't take much for me to make that decision based on your recommendation. Laura, class of 2013. Okay. And you are
currently on the board? Yes.
Okay, and you're VP alumni.
Correct.
Talk to me about VP alumni. What does that necessarily entail?
Our committee is in charge of several different areas, I guess. I come maybe programs under. I categorize them in different sections of like professional development, social development, and this is all for alumni. So for our alumni, separate from activities or programs that Leadership Long Beach actually does. So my committee focuses on things that we can do for our alumni to keep them more engaged in the organization. So.
What are some of those things?
Like the holiday party is part of like our social development, our mentor-mentee program that we have. That we have mentors from the previous class, or the majority from the previous class that assign a mentor to someone in the previous class. So we kind of organize that together. So we have that's one of the programs. I'm trying to think what else. Another section is our volunteer development. So what we like to do, and this is all pretty much new this year, keeping track of all, because we have so many volunteers at our alumni, to keep track of their hours just so we can give back and thank them, Cause,
it's a nice problem to have. Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
absolutely.
So, and then another section that started new is working with Jeff in future alumni recruitment. So getting new people for the new future classes involved. So like say if I know someone, so I want to reach out to alumni and say, hey, do you, for the next year, let's get people involved to apply. And so just kind of keeping that eye out. So
right on. And all this on top of work.
Work,
right?
Yeah.
Which is again, I'm sorry.
I work for the City of Long Beach in the Public Works Department.
The Public Works Department.
Yeah, and then I have a toddler, little 3-year-old.
Yep.
Expecting another one in September, so I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
She's growing.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
awesome.
funny too. In my class year 2013, I was pregnant with him, and this is my first year on the board, and I'm pregnant with this one. So.
Getting on the board seems to do that to people.
Sorry.
And Christine, you work at nonprofit, right?
Yes, it's a nonprofit. We are domestic violence shelters
Right.
and community service centers in Long Beach, and we've been here for the past 38 years, since 1979.
Okay.
So
So I know there's a lot of sort of connections, similarities, I guess, with city work, nonprofit work, and there's a lot of differences. So asking each of you, I'll start with you. How did your Leadership Long Beach experience help you develop your role in the nonprofit sector, in the nonprofit world, in your position in nonprofit?
So to me, I live in Long Beach.
Excuse me.
And
Is that a winner?
What's up?
Is that a winner calling? They want their prize?
No, that is not.
I do live in Long Beach, and I also work in Long Beach. So for me, Leadership Long Beach was the perfect connection to connect my life, family life, and then my work with the City of Long Beach. And also going through the program, it allows me to make connections with people that I can reach out to be able to serve better the population that we serve at Interval House. Let's say because you do have all those connections, all those alumni, then you're able to reach out and to reach out to them to be able to serve the people a little bit better. And it's been very, very helpful. And I mean, throughout every year, even now, I mean, like I say, I'm an alumni from 2011, and even 6 years later, I can still reach out to people that have been through the program. Not too long ago, we were trying to house someone, and it was very hard to find housing. And I was able to talk to Mike Dunphy, who was in your class, and right away he just recognized that you with Leadership Long Beach, and there is this bond and there is this connection that you can trust, and then you mean business, and we were able to work together and to be able to house this family, and it's just you create very, very good connection that lasts forever. It's not just the year that you are with Leadership Long Beach. It's really for the rest of your life. And for me, who lives in Long Beach and work in Long Beach, I think this program was huge. It made a tremendous difference in my life on both sides.
Sure.
So I think that's what people need to remember, mostly when we do the campaign, is that it's not a program that's just there for you on 1 year, and that's why it's important to support it, and it's important to always get together and remember about the alumni and the other people, and to reach out with each other, because that's what the program is about. It's not that just 1 year where we learn and we grow together. It's about what we can bring to each other in the long term as well.
Yeah, and that can't be overstated. You know, that you hear a lot as you're going in about, hey, you're going to join this group of alumni. It's sort of you're going to be one big family, and you should know that you are encouraged to reach out to other people who've been through the program. And you don't know how valuable that is until you use it. There are, and I have had that experience where I just kind of dropped Leadership Long Beach. Oh yeah, oh, awesome, yeah, and you've got a chump who's going to have your back, and vice versa. It's a wonderful thing. City work, how would you find that the experience sort of helped you in your seat?
Well, when I initially joined leadership or went through the program, I was looking for outlets because I work with the city, I live here, I play here. I needed volunteer opportunities because with the city it's mainly work, and I wanted to do more kind of give back to the community outside of work. And so going through the program and meeting alumni and going through different volunteer events within Leadership Long Beach, I was able to meet other alumni, and I even met a mutual friend of ours, Dina Berg, who is the executive director of Heart of Ida. So working with her group also, and now I'm on the board with them. So it's just opening up volunteer opportunities and giving back to the community, you know. So everyone.
Did you have a question?
Not really a question, but I believe in recognition, and I really just wanted to point out not only did Dina, who was just mentioned, but these two amazing women also helped serve on our campaign chair, our campaign committee, and they're part of the reason, a big part of the reason that this campaign is going to be such a success. So big round of applause for them for taking the time. Because sometimes it goes unnoticed, but it was great help.
Very cool. Network is obviously very important. That's why we're here. So
Yes.
thank you very much. It was good seeing you.
Thank you.
No problem, of course. Are we down to our last two guests? Okay. Good seeing you.